sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Sacramento Condors. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from the California capital. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work
into a double team, and it's intercepted. And picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
That might sound
like
why
they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss.
Pass to Mr. Burrows.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Ball again on second down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Burrow going for it on fourth. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes.
Oh!
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw here.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Burrow on play action. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson from 19 yards away.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Vikings 14. Condors nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. In motion right, here comes Johnson. Mahomes now on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes.
Oh, when he's jumping. Fine, bro.
Interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikingsons are going to take over
Go in
at their own 28-yard line.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And nothing but green grass here, middle
Pitiful.
of the field.
Pitiful.
Touchdown, Vikings. Breece Hall with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes
finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow.
What? Come on, bro.
He throws there, incomplete.
Well, these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
5 yards on the play.
Burrow looking to pass.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Hey, 43, 15. Attack.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th
Boy,
time
he just
today.
throwing like ducks today.
And the
God
Vikings are going to
damn,
have
boy.
it here at their own
Hella
32-yard
ducks.
line.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football while we look.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
GG's.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away.
You got Jefferson. And I've just thrown hella picks.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
I think I've already thrown 4
and
picks.
He'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
I've thrown 4 picks, I'm pretty sure.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow!
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes, but it's caught. Tompkins, touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards.
And the Condors are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Gun.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play.
He's got a
I think
man,
we're,
complete.
Oh,
Touchdown,
my God.
Vikings.
Oh, my
80
God.
yards, pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
He's right there and get him off. Like he just...
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Damn.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Vikings are going to take possession
I
of the
just love how defenders just get to
It
be everybody else's defenders get to do that shit. My defenders don't do that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. My defenders don't fucking jump out in the pass like
It's
that.
beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Burrow will throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
That ball caught by Campbell. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Finding space at the 40.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
11 Thomas. 11 MT tape. 11 Dad.
They go play action with Burrow. Pressure comes and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
On one, right?
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Option play. Here's Hall.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Vikings.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 2nd and 15 now. Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, we got to go score.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Grease
Grease Hall. He scored on
on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Mahomes. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Campbell making the catch. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Mahomes again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. But you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Mahomes will throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1, ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
First down. Here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
So
and that's what friends are for.
Right? As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Mahomes now on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. And a huge play that time. 48 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
Complete. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar
the best
that free.
animation
I'll tell you
I've ever seen for a fumble.
Offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble
when it comes to offense,
that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Johnson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Imagine if I don't throw as many picks. Just imagine.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Toasted.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Gotta go.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
He don't fumble.
Immediately there. No gain on that one as it
That boy don't fumble. What type shit is this?
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Here we go. Get in the huddle. Stop.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Here's Burrow. And some room to work.
That man don't ever. Joey never moved like that when I had him.
Touchdown.
This man just ran like he's a fucking receiver out here, boy. I ain't never seen Joey move like that.
Because if it's me,
that's crazy.
I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit, but for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you
I ain't
stop
never had
us.
Joe move like
We're not
that
supposed to pull back ourselves.
That shit wild.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Like, why you not? I hate how this game works, bro. I just hate how this game works, bro. In 22, you could literally control your receivers.
Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
GG's. I already said it.
Charles, a lot of
I've been said it. I knew it was over
after
the fucking 4 picks.
This one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Minnesota,
they get an all-important 10th win to move them to 10-6 with 1 week to go.
So if you ain't making 100 till you're 40, you're paying 30% in taxes. That's $70,000 a year. That's 6,000. How the hell are you going to buy a house, a $600,000 house? First of all, you need 20% down payment. 20% on $600,000 house is $120. Where do you find $120,000?